this video, I'm giving each NBA team their greatest dynamic duo in franchise history, and as you can see, that means a lot of legends in the NBA. The 76ers get Moses Malone and Dr. J towards the end of his career. They won the 1983 championship together. The Milwaukee Bucks get young Kareem and older Oscar Robertson, who paired to win the 1971 ring. The Bulls get Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, who won, count them, 6 rings together. That honestly feels so... They won 6 rings together. That's insane. The Cavaliers just 1 ring together, but LeBron and Kyrie in 2016 were obviously very special. The Celtics, so many different options. I decided to go with Larry Bird and Kevin McHale from the 1986 Celtics. They had a ton of success together. Again, so many options for Boston. The Clippers, less options. I give them Chris Paul and Blake Griffin from the Lob City era. The Memphis Grizzlies get Marc Gasol and Mike Conley, which isn't bad. They've got a really good roster, Memphis. The Atlanta Hawks, we go all the way back to 1958. Bob Pettit, Cliff Hagan, 2 white dudes who won a championship together. The Miami Heat get LeBron and D Wade from the 2012 era Heatles. The Charlotte Hornets get Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson. I hope Charlotte eventually does well in one of these videos. The Jazz, of course, get John Stockton and Karl Malone from those late 90s teams. The Sacramento Kings, I gave them Chris Webber and Peja Stojakovic from the 02 era Kings team. For the New York Knicks, I skipped past Melo, I skipped past Patrick Ewing, all the way back to the 70s. Walt Frazier and Willis Reed won 2 rings together in 1970 and 1973. Kind of like the Celtics, I had so many options for the Lakers. Kareem, Magic, LeBron, AD. Nah, we had to go with Shaq and Kobe from 2001. Shaq makes his 2nd straight appearance to Magic with Penny Hardaway from the mid-90s. The Mavs get Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash put back on Dallas. The Brooklyn Nets get Julius Erving and Larry Kennan, who won the 1974 ABA championship. I know that's kind of cheating, I guess, but whatever. The Nuggets, they've got Jokic and Jamal Murray, maybe their greatest duo already on the team. How about David Thompson and Dan Issel from the 70s? Another ABA team, the Indiana Pacers, get Mel Daniels and Freddie Lewis. They won 3 ABA championships together. The New Orleans Pelicans, they barely played together, but Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, I wish we saw more of that duo. The Pistons get Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars, 2 titles in 1989 and 90. The Raptors, Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry because, well, 2019. The Rockets, T-Mac and Yao Ming. I don't know, maybe I should have gone Hakeem and literally anybody or prime James Harden, but I want to see Yao and T-Mac succeed. The Spurs get Tim Duncan and I chose Tony Parker. Obviously could have gone Manu Ginobili too. The Phoenix Suns get Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire from the 05 team. Man, I love that duo. The OKC Thunder, on top of Shea and everyone else, they get young Kevin Durant and young Russell Westbrook from the 2011 team. The T-Wolves get Kevin Garnett and Sam Cassell, his best teammate ever. The Trailblazers get Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter, 2-time NBA Finals losers. Golden State, since Steph and Draymond Green are already on their rosters, I gave them Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. Dude, they were a big 4. I don't know. What do you want from me? This made sense to me. And finally, for the Wizards, Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld from the 1978 NBA champs. Let me know if I messed up your favorite team down below. I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, Boston, the Lakers, so many loaded teams. I think Golden State with their big 4 reunited. Dude, Charlotte sucks. No! One of these days, I'll find a way to get Charlotte, you know, a successful sim. It's not this one, unfortunately. Kevin Garnett wins MVP. Yep, pretty good numbers. Minnesota, so good. Alex Sarr takes home Rookie of the Year. Kevin McHale, I figured he'd come off the bench. 6-man, Wemby, DPOY, Amen Thompson, most improved. Julius Erving, clutch player. I like it. All NBA first team, mostly legends here. KG, Nikola Jokic, of course. We've got Prime Braun, Penny Hardaway, and Lakers Shaq. Okay. All NBA second, there's Luka with Dr. J, Giannis, LeBron from the Cavs, and Bob Pettit. All NBA third, Wemby, Willis Reed. Okay. Tim Duncan, Kareem, and Chris Webber. All big men there. All defensive teams you can see here. Willis Reed getting some love. Wemby with Kareem, Mel Daniels. Okay. Moses, Evan Mobley, and Anthony Davis. Oh, I did not see this coming. The Atlanta Hawks get the 1 seed with Pettit and Hagan. Okay, just ahead of LeBron, Kyrie, and the Cavs. Finally, we get a good Milwaukee Bucks sim with Kareem and Big O added on their own. I mean, if you guys saw those videos, they didn't help. The Knicks win 49 games, obviously competitive. Philly gets a good sim, nice. Indiana. Boston is a play-in team. I mean, that is just nonsense. Michael and Scotty are as well. I mean, their supporting cast isn't as good. Literally no reason for the Celtics to be way down there. The Pistons Pistons are bad. LeBron and D Wade, really? They can't propel the Heat. Okay. Over in the, oh my gosh, Kevin Garnett. Didn't I just see Kevin Garnett and the Timberwolves win a video? Yeah, it might be happening again. The Lakers are a really good sim with Shaq and Kobe. I mean, I would hope so. The West is so, look at how loaded the West is. Golden State with Durant and Clay barely make it. Missing out completely. Oh, the Suns, my favorite duo ever. And oh, DeMarcus and AD. I mean, some teams have to lose games, obviously. This Celtics team being on the fringe, though. I mean, what? It's just, I'm not mad. I don't want to see predictable results, but like compared to this Hawks team, okay, I shouldn't be sleeping on the Atlanta Hawks, but anybody compared to the Celtics looks a little weaker, but doesn't matter. I guess they made it happen. I know Minnesota always simulates well, but they got like Sam Cassell is one of the lesser legends added to this video. They basically just added Kevin Garnett, but I guess it freed up Ant to lead the league in scoring. Thunder, KD, even though they didn't simulate well. Oh, KD and Shea, what a duo. Bob Pettit in the top 5. Michael Jordan averaging 24 a game. I love seeing the point gods out here. Johnny Stock doing his thing. Steve Nash, even though the Suns were terrible. Penny averaged 22 and 10. Wow. And Walt Frazier over 10 assists per game. I don't know if I'll jump into every single play-in game, but Golden State, Houston. I mean, that's too good. How is Golden State, looks like the Kings won their game, by the way. How is Golden State with Steph, Durant, Clay reunited? I know Steph's a bit older, so is Drake. Oh, they're getting destroyed. They also have Jimmy Butler, by the way. Yao and T-Mac with the Rockets, though, are gonna advance, not clinch their spot quite yet. They're gonna have to win another play-in game. I want to see, okay, Michael Jordan and Scottie. I know the Bulls supporting cast isn't good. They should still be a playoff team in the East. Also, Boston should. We're gonna simcast this one. We're gonna quickly see, okay, Boston did make the playoffs. I mean, that makes sense. I'm not rooting for them, but they should probably be there. And who did I give the raps? Oh yeah, Kawhi and Kyle Lowry. Yeah, okay, they just got absolutely destroyed. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pitt. What? Kobe White is carrying the GOAT. Okay, fair enough. Back to the West we go. One play-in spot on the line. Yao, T-Mac, and the Rockets against the Lob City duo for the Clippers. They should be a pretty good team with Harden and Kawhi still there. But the Rockets might be on the verge of winning 2 straight play-in games. I don't see Yao Ming on the floor. Is he coming off? He might be coming off the bench. Low-key Sengun out there. I do see T-Mac though. Old man Kawhi on the low block. Just lost in his prime with the Raptors. Back outside to James Harden. Maybe he should have been on the all-time Rockets. Harden going to work. Step back. 2, that's a good look, but T-Mac defended him well. And I definitely didn't realize how late I jumped into this game. 24 seconds left. Yeah, if they don't get a bucket here, the Clippers, this is definitely game over. Dylan Brooks trying to guard up on Kawhi. Why is Chris Paul not getting the rock? There he is. Fred VanVleet standing in front of him. Chris Paul, signature gather. That's a good look from 3, and he missed it. Okay, Houston, well done. A low-scoring game. T-Mac only 13 points. He shot terribly from the field. Yao only 12. He is really coming off the bench. I mean, okay, I won't mess with it. I don't think Houston's going to go far with Yao playing 20 minutes a night, but they do make the playoffs. One final play-in spot up for grabs here for either the Bulls or the Nets to advance. No way. No way. The Nets ABA duo turns the tide, dominates the second half. Julius Erving at 27. Michael Jordan at 26. They lose. Really? The thing is, okay, I always talk about this. Michael Jordan, he should simulate the way Oscar Robertson does. Now, I know he did average 24 points a game, which was pretty good by the standards of this league. But is it just like he's got a 99 shot tendency? I don't know. I say it every video that features Oscar. Okay, wait, what am I? Oh yeah, Oscar's not in this video, but whenever Oscar Robertson is in this video, he simulates like the best player ever. I don't know why Michael Jordan doesn't do that too. Maybe I'm overthinking it. The Bulls supporting cast, not very good relative to the rest of the league, but they should have made the playoffs, man. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. So many good series here. I gotta follow the Cavs and Celtics because, wow, that's unfortunate for Cleveland. Boston could definitely win this series. Them being a 7 seed is wild. Cleveland does go up 2-1. It's 2-2. Oh no, the Cavs getting screwed. The Knicks might be ousting the Sixers right here. Nope. The only team to advance so far, the Bucks. Okay, yeah, they beat the Pacers. That makes sense. Cleveland goes down 3-2. They are in some trouble here. The Lakers might be as well. Against the Kings, no Oscar Robertson. Okay, so the Kings do go down. Are we about to have a bunch of 3-2 series? No, Minnesota advances, so the Rockets out of the play-in. Can't get it done. But in the East, are you kidding? Bob Pettit and Cliff Hagan. I knew they were a phony 1 seed. I knew it. They lose in 5 games. Cam Thomas had 32. Oh my. Dr. J and Larry Kennan not even doing anything. It's all Cam Thomas. That is crazy. That's crazy. There's plenty of action happening in other series, but I gotta watch this. The 2-seed Cavs with LeBron and Kyrie. So unfortunate to get the Celtics in round 1. I don't know why the Celtics simulated so poorly. At least go to a game 7, Cleveland. Don't go out sad in 6. Okay, all right, the bare minimum. They do get to a game 7 back in Cleveland. Elsewhere, the Knicks did finish off the Sixers, so we've just got one series left. Same in the West, too. The Mavs lose to Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, and the Spurs. The Nuggets advance past Shea and Kevin Durant in OKC. Okay, when I say Shea and Kevin Durant, I meant KD and Russ, but Shea is it. You know what I mean. The Lakers, will they go to a game 7? No. So we get one LeBron advancing without any dramatics, but our other LeBron has been forced into a game 7 against Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and the Boston Celtics at the Garden, except it's not. It's in Cleveland. I just wanted to say that. Oh boy. Yeah, it's over. It's not even a clutch finish oh my goodness. My boy's wicked smart. The Celtics advance as a 7 seed. LeBron a triple double, but what are you gonna do? Larry Bird 34 points. Did they just completely fell asleep in the regular season? I mean, I respect it. Absolute chaos in the East as we have the 8 seed Brooklyn Nets, a New York series against the Knicks. We have the 7 seed Celtics. Over in the West, it makes much more sense. We get Lakers Nuggets, of course. Dog, Anthony Edwards is benefiting the most from a legend. Like, I put Kevin Durant next to him. I don't know if it's the court spacing or what. 33 points a game. Tim Duncan putting up monster numbers. I mean, KG's doing everything like he normally does. This might be Minnesota's video to lose. Lakers Nuggets, though. Shaq, you got to be able to contend with Jokic, right? Yeah. That's exactly what the Lakers needed, was Shaquille O'Neal, not to mention Kobe. I keep forgetting this is a duos video. The Lakers go up 3-1. The Bucks, okay, I was so scared of the Celtics. Wait a minute, that series is not over. Let me chill. The Nets go up 3-1. What is happening? Dr. J's just built different, I fear. Okay, the Lakers, don't stress us out here. Just finish the series against the Nuggets. There you go. All right, same goes for the Bucks. Don't make us stress. Oh, the Celtics. All right. Brooklyn, can you close out a series, bro? No, that goes 3-2. So does Timberwolves Spurs. Bruh, the drama. Out of curiosity, I wanted to see the second round series. Jokic put up 21, 7, and 13. All right. I mean, he still got his numbers. But Shaq playing 40 minutes a night. The only big man JJ Redick trusts, 28 and 14. Oh, with 6 assists, 4. The man was a machine. Okay, Lakers, I was sleeping on you. I don't even know what series to look at first. Let's see. Do we get a game 7? Milwaukee, Boston, after being up 3-0. No, Milwaukee does vanquish the Celtics. What about the Timberwolves? I wouldn't mind a game 7 here, and we'll get it. Brooklyn, do they choke their 3-1 series lead? They do. It's going to 7. We'll start with the Timberwolves and Spurs. Yeah, Wemby, Tim Duncan going up against Kevin Garnett. That is such a great battle. And it's again not going to be a clutch finish. Where's my dramatics this video? Minnesota holds on, a 20-point win and 32 points to close it out. Tim Duncan played great, but wasn't enough. As we're going to have Minnesota, LA in the West Finals. Brooklyn, is your Linsanity run about to end? I fear you're going to get crushed in the next round by Milwaukee, but hey, just keep it going, I guess. And our Battle of New York, dude, there's so many blowouts I'm seeing in this video. I want to see gameplay. Doesn't matter. Willis Reed hangs on. This series was 3-1. Credit to Dr. J, but they did come up short. As we've got our finals, our conference finals matchup set. Kareem is balling for Milwaukee. Will Willis Reed be able to hold him for the Knicks? What about Ant Edwards? He's still averaging 30 a game in the playoffs, but now he's got Kobe Bean Bryant on the other side. Dude, this is why I make these videos, these fantasy matchups. Unbelievable. Willis Reed, Walt Frazier going up against Big O and Kareem. The Bucks, oh, they traded for Zach LaVine. That's not bad. The Timberwolves have been crushing it this. Oh no. Oh, the Lakers are playing Jared Vanderbilt big minutes. I mean, for me personally, I wouldn't do that. Anyways, I got thrown off by that. It should be a great matchup regardless. Dude, it would be so easy for me to make LeBron a power forward. They need to be starting Austin Reeves, but I probably shouldn't interfere. The Bucks go up 1-0. Okay, 1-1 series on both sides of the bracket. 2-1 Knicks, 2-1 Lakers, 2-2 on both sides of the bracket. Let's keep it rolling. 3-2 Lakers, 3-2 Bucks. The Knicks on the verge. They are back home at MSG. It would be nice to see Milwaukee succeed in one of these videos. The all-time point guard and all-time center video did not go well for them. But when I smack those two players together, Kareem and Oscar, it's working out. 3-point lead here in game 6. Milwaukee could fall back on a game 7. It's do or die for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson working on Oscar. Outside Cat with space. Why was Giannis sagging off? Tie game. I mean, like I said, the Bucks do have a game 7, but they definitely don't want to let it get there. At least I'm assuming. Oscar Robertson feeding inside Kareem. Good position on the low block. Willis Reed, so much shorter. Kareem, oh, that's so easy. That's a perfect drop step. All right, New York, but back on offense. You're really going to Willis Reed with 7'2" Kareem guarding him? Willis gets it to go. Big time bucket. Two legends duking it out in the clutch. This is why we make these videos. Okay, Zach LaVine inbounds to Dame Lillard. They're going right back to Kareem, right? With the game on the line, gotta be. There's a minor shot clock differential, but Milwaukee's gonna drain that clock here. Oh, maybe they're not. Kareem's gonna go early. Does he break out the skyhook? Kareem deep in the paint. Turns around, layup, gets it to go. It wasn't a skyhook, it wasn't a drop step, but it also wasn't a million pump fakes and a missed layup. Good job, Kareem. Walt Frazier now gonna be forced to put it up. No, it's Willis Reed at the buzzer. Misses a layup, shot put, floater animation. I hated that. To be fair, Willis Reed was forced to put up something ugly. There was only about a second left. Walt Frazier probably should have just shot that. Milwaukee to the finals. Will he meet the Lakers or Timberwolves? Who is up 3-2 in this series? I forget. I didn't look. I think the Lakers were up 3-2, right? They're now up 4 points in this game. I'm pretty sure with a chance to close this game out. Sam Cassell popping open for 3. Yes, the Lakers do lead the series. Why is Luka? Oh, Luka's not on the floor. Are you kidding me? When I said you need to involve Austin Reeves, not at the expense of Luka, and LeBron's gonna get charging called on him in this spot. They are not going to a Kevin Garnett post up here in the clutch. Jaden McDaniels, you got to kick that rock, brother. You got to get rid of that rock, bro. Old man Braun clamping. Shaq, grab this rebound. You know that's a miss. You know it's a miss. Shaq on the glass, 1 minute left. Back in transition. Where did the Lakers go? Luka, full court to Braun. In one motion. That was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Why did he shoot that? Minnesota burns their final timeout. There's still lots of time left. They probably could use, they don't need to force a 3 here, but like a 3-pointer would help. Kevin Garnett, he's getting no touches in the clutch. It's all Anthony Edwards, which explains his big scoring numbers. Kobe, what? You really called that 2K? Okay. Again, they don't have to force a 3, but you might want to take a 3. Nope, never mind. Ants going into the paint. Back out to Sam Cassell. He hit a big shot earlier. Jaden McDaniels forces one. Shaq, get rid of that ball. Good job, buddy. No, like seriously, this play was ridiculous. Was this out of an inbounds? No, it was a rebound. All right, fair enough. So it technically was a fast break. Luka, I mean, we know he throws these crazy passes, but with under a minute left, LeBron catches in one motion. Oh my, I've seen it all. And that was so clutch. West Finals MVP was indeed Shaquille O'Neal. Monster numbers. On the other side, Kareem, possibly motivated that I didn't choose him to be a part of the dynamic duo for the Lakers. Well, now he's got a shot at revenge. It is the NBA Finals. Lakers, Bucks. I'm trying to think on paper. You know, honestly, I think the fact that Jared Vanderbilt is playing big minutes for the Lakers, no disrespect, Vandy, but like I think that's, yeah, I'm picking the Bucks just because of that. The Bucks don't have a weak link in their rotation. Yeah, look at that. Everybody's so good on the Lakers. They're big 4, but connect Hayes. Like Vanderbilt does not need to be playing 27 minutes a night. That could cost them. Or maybe I'm way overthinking it. Look at Kareem's playoff numbers, 27 and 12. They are leaning on Kareem heavy. Brook Lopez coming off the bench. I mean, they're playing Kevin Porter Jr., Gary Trent a lot of minutes, but not 27 a night. Let's see how it goes though. I picked the Bucks. I might have been overthinking it. Maybe I'm disrespecting Shaq and Kobe. They take game 1. Do the Lakers at home. They take game 2. Yeah, they're at home. I know how seeding works. Okay, back to Milwaukee though. The series isn't over until the road team wins a game and the Bucks defend home court. They defend home court again. We're going back to LA for game 5. A massive pivotal game swinging this series. The Lakers take it. Back to Milwaukee though. No home team has lost yet, so this is still anybody's series. The Lakers can do it right here. Oh, and they're on the verge. The Lakers are on the verge of doing it. Up 7, minute and a half left. They just need to not choke in the clutch here. Kobe is again, no Luka on the floor. That's interesting. I see Big O, Kareem, Giannis. Everyone's out there for Milwaukee. Dame, that's a great look. Why would you go under that screen, Austin Reeves? Are you kidding me? I saw that coming from a mile away. All right, LA, you do have a game 7 if things go south here, but you should probably close this game out. LeBron driving right at Zach LaVine, getting fouled. Yep, that makes sense. At least both teams can make subs now if they want. Getting the whistle, that probably means Luka. Yep, he's checking in. Look at him there. The Bucks did have their starting line or their closing lineup out there as LeBron makes both free throws. That's big time. Milwaukee has 2 timeouts. That could be huge. Just don't go under a screen. If someone sets a screen for Dame, you know he's going to come off shooting it. Vandy, you should just hedge. They went under. They really went under and let Dame have a clean look, but he missed it. That's a huge miss for Milwaukee. Now the Lakers can kill clock if they want. Maybe let Kobe shoot a ball. I haven't seen Kobe. Okay, no. Luka's just going going to shoot a mid-range, and Dame is going to let him do it. Okay. Honestly, pretty poor defense from both sides in the clutch, but the Lakers were in control when I jumped in. They are still in control. There you go, Luka. Finally contests Dame, finally gets the miss, and that's going to be it. The Bucks aren't even going to foul here. I gave every team in the NBA their greatest dynamic duo in history, and I don't know, maybe Luka and LeBron become that down the road. Nah, they're never going to top Kobe and Shaq. They're three-peat in the early 2000s, and look who it is lifting the Larry OB. 2K, it's like they can hear me just to troll. Jared Vanderbilt was not their, well, he probably was their weak link, but it doesn't matter is the point. Kobe and Shaq rejoining the Lakers. I mean, it was the perfect fit for any roster in the modern NBA, so I'm not surprised by this result, as the LA Lakers are your NBA champions for this video. Shaq wins final. Dude, Shaq was on a mission. Those assist numbers he was putting up, so crazy. The Lakers' need for a center was solved by putting Shaq here. He played 41 minutes a night. Look at their big four, all averaging 23 points a game or better. I mean, that just really worked out for the Lakers, man. Let me know what you thought of the video down below. If you want to see me make another one, maybe with everybody's best big three, you can let me know down below who should be on your team's best big three. I think I might make that video. Anyways, stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this one.